The internet began as a simple thought. It was a question, really. Could computers talk to each other over long distances? This small idea, born in the late 1960s, sparked the network age we live in today. It all started with a project called ARPANET. This government-funded experiment was designed to be a resilient communication system. It was a network that could survive if parts of it were damaged. No one back then could have imagined it would one day connect billions of people. The journey from that small network to our current digital world is a story of then versus now, a slow, steady buildup of ideas that changed everything about how we live, work, and connect with each other. What was once a tool for a handful of scientists is now a global utility. The Internet's story begins in 1969. The U.S. Department of Defense's Advanced Research Projects Agency, or ARPA, funded a project. The goal was to create a computer network. This network, ARPANET, needed to be decentralized. If one part of the network failed, the rest could still communicate. The first successful message was sent between computers at UCLA and Stanford. The message was supposed to be "log in," but the system crashed after just 2 letters, "hello." For its first decade, this network was a closed world, used by military researchers and academics to share data and processing power. In 1971, Ray Tomlinson enabled messages between users on different computers, choosing the symbol to link name and machine. In the early 1980s, TCP/IP was created, allowing different networks to connect seamlessly. The Internet, a network of networks, was truly born. The Internet as we know it truly began in 1989. Tim Berners-Lee proposed a new system to help scientists share research papers. His idea was to use hypertext to link documents together across the Internet. He called it the World Wide Web, creating the first browser and the first web server. He defined URLs, HTTP to transfer data, and HTML to build pages. In 1991, the first website went live. 1993 brought Mosaic, the first browser to display images in line with text. Suddenly, the Internet was not just for tech experts. The door opened for the public. Companies released user-friendly browsers. Commerce, news, and entertainment rushed online. Search engines appeared, and in 1998, Google's PageRank reshaped discovery. Section 4. The Pocket Revolution, Social Media and the Mobile Wave. The early 2000s marked another profound shift. Friendster, MySpace. People created personal profiles and connected with friends. These platforms were built on a social graph, a network of connections. In 2004, Facebook launched, initially limited to college students, and quickly expanded. It refined the formula with a clean interface and the news feed, a constantly updating stream. Conversations moved from one-to-one emails to one-to-many broadcasts. 2007, the iPhone. Not just a phone, a powerful computer with a full browser. The App Store created an ecosystem of apps for almost any task. The Internet was no longer tethered to a desk. It was with you, always on. A continuous stream of user-generated content reshaped media, organizing movements in daily life. While we were busy on our phones and social feeds, another quieter revolution was happening. The rise of cloud computing, massive remote data centers from Amazon, Google, and Microsoft. For users, files and photos became accessible from any device. For businesses, renting computing power replaced buying servers. The cloud became the invisible backbone of the modern Internet. Services like Netflix moved from mailing DVDs to streaming in 2007. Spotify did the same for music, storing and delivering massive files to millions on demand, on any screen. The cloud transformed work, collaborative documents, easy file sharing, and video conferencing. In 2020, these tools became essential for working and learning from home. A powerful, centralized infrastructure, raising questions about competition, dependency, and security. Section 6. The Next Frontier, entering the Metaverse. Now, in the 2020s, we hear about the Metaverse, a term from a 1992 science fiction novel. It is envisioned as a persistent, shared, three-dimensional virtual space, an internet you are inside, blending physical and digital through virtual reality and augmented reality. Meet as avatars, attend concerts, and shop in virtual spaces. Persistent worlds where millions play, create, and socialize are early glimpses. Lighter headsets, haptic feedback, and AR glasses are emerging to make it feel natural. ARPANET was text. The web added graphics. Social media added identity. Mobile made it constant. The Metaverse aims to add the final ingredient: presence. Huge technical hurdles remain, along with questions of ownership, privacy, and our connection to the physical world.